Smith Auctions is back again with another Antiques and Collectibles auction, this time on March 4th. Let's get started with this walkthrough. First off, we have a Pepsi vending machine. Getting sick of paying for soda for all your friends? Make them contribute to the pop fund or beer fund. And you know, if they drink too much, there's these wheelchairs right next to it that you can roll them right out of your shop with. Or maybe if they're sober, they can get on this vintage bike with the Solex motor and ride that on home. Anyways, moving on, we have a Shell 1995 calendar and 2 framed glass advertisements, if you're into collecting stuff like that. After that, we have a vintage trunk that's approximately 28 inches by 16 inches by 24 inches. Next up, we have something awesome for bird lovers or mushroom lovers, whichever one you are. It's a bird bath planter and cement mushrooms. If you want to look between the two of them, we have a swivel rocking recliner chair that's approximately 36 inches by 39 inches. Any NASCAR fans out there? Because we got a whole set of NASCAR and Miller collectibles and advertising. There's a ton of interesting stuff in this lot. Next up, we have a bunch of different rugs of assorted sizes. So if you got some bare floor that you need covered, check the rugs out. Then there's a cool cigarette sign that's approximately 30 inches by 46 inches. After that, we have 5 lots of assorted glass soda bottles. Brands of Bubble Up, Oh So Good, Nesbitt's, Mason's Root Beer, and Coke. Moving on, why don't you share some of your childhood with your kids by looking at this Tonka grater? Speaking of days gone past, we have 4 Shell gasoline decals and a Shell gasoline reproduction sign that's approximately 12 inches by 12 inches. Moving on to something a little bit newer, we have a Solaire and Vermont casting outdoor grills that worked when they were removed. Right in front of that, we have a 6-foot diameter round wool hand tuft red rug that's unused. After that, we have 2 Back to the 50s signs that are approximately 24 inches by 12 inches, along with an American Spirit natural tobacco sign that's approximately 12 inches by 19 inches. Maybe you're into some vintage toys. We have a Tonka truck, toy tractors, and wooden barn that's approximately 24 inches by 18 inches by 18 inches. Maybe you're looking for something a little more technical. There's a Tascam M520 mixer, TOA speaker, vinyl 45s, and some miscellaneous other musical stuff. And to finish off this aisle, we have 3 8-foot by 3-foot Heston signs. Starting off the next aisle, we have a whole variety of different business tables, desks, and cabinets. You want to see your stuff on our auctions? All you got to do is bring it on down to our Baldwin location, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., or give us a call at 715-684-4087. Getting back to this auction, we have a Maidai D water distiller that works per seller. Maybe you need to class up your dining room. We have 9 vintage dining room chairs that could definitely class up the place. You collect beer cans? If not, why not? You should start. We got a whole pallet of vintage beer cans from the 1940s to the 1980s. After that, you need to keep your stuff safe. We got an American security safe that's approximately 2 foot by 18 inches by 2 foot. After that, we have 3 vintage road signs if you want to decorate your place a little bit. Where are my musicians and audiophiles out there? We got a Fender piggyback amp that works per seller. Then we got a Quick Meal vintage gas stove that's approximately 27.75 inches by 17 inches by 48 inches. After that, we have a matching dresser and desk set. Following that up, after you buy all these rugs, you're going to have someone to clean them. So we got a rug doctor on this auction. After that, we got a vintage milk can for some aesthetics for your house. Speaking of aesthetics, we have a vintage E&H Renner and Sons Company sign that's approximately 46 by 46 inches for you to hang up somewhere in your shop or house. After that, we have a Brother 9-1 AC embroiderer that works per seller if you like to design and make your own things for your aesthetics. That'll do it for this week's auction, March 4th Antiques and Collectibles Auction on smithauctions.com. Remember to get online and view all the things that I wasn't able to cover today. So happy bidding.